When Alma and his companions first go to where the Zoramites are, they go to church with them and see, and they're kind of a little dumbfounded in terms of their experience there. So we learn that in the synagogue there's a high place in there, it's a Rameumpton, and their service consisted of people one by one climbing the Rameumpton, saying a set prayer, saying about how we're elect and everybody else is elected to burn in hell, that God is a spirit, that there is no Christ, and those kinds of things. And then they come down, somebody else goes up, and they come down, and then that's their service. Then they go home and they never think about it, or at least talk about it again. So when we're talking about the Zoramites, that's their religious experience, right? And in 32, when Alma comes up and some of the poor in the Zoramites, they come to him and say, we've been thrown out of the synagogue. We can't go to the synagogue, even though we helped to build it and pay for it and things like that. But we're not allowed to participate in that. And Alma's going, But this shouldn't surprise us, right? Because if you recall, back in chapter 30, do you remember Korihor? At the very end of the chapter, he's been struck by the Lord and he's deaf and dumb, right? And he's going out amongst the Nephites and they're giving him food and everything. But then as soon as he goes over to the Zoramites, they trample him to death, right? The Zoramites have no place for the marginalised. And so that helps us explain, I think, why these Zoramites themselves, who are poor, aren't allowed into the synagogue.